Were offside, but they were also on it yesterday. They delivered, they picked up the points, and so 4 points is the gap. 9 games left for Liverpool to bridge it. Only a win will do ahead of what is a crunch week in the Champions League as well. So high stakes at the moment for Jurgen Klopp and his players. Meanwhile, for Burnley, you can see them there lined up behind Tom Heaton in the tunnel. It's also crucial for them.
Today there are 2 Liverpool changes. Roberto Firmino's back in after starting the Merseyside derby on the bench. He replaces Divock Origi. There's also a rare Premier League start for Adam Lallana, just his 4th of the season. He replaces Jordan Henderson. There's no James Milner today. He's got a slight muscle strain. Team selection tends to be straightforward for Sean Dyche. He doesn't make changes unless he has to. It's another unchanged lineup today. It means since December the 30th against West Ham, Dyche has only made 3 changes in the last 10 games. Ben Mee, the central defender, has played every minute. And right there with 9 games left, the marathon's become a sprint, and how they handle the...
Well, not too much down there, the pitch level. No excuses, really.
It's been in January. Liverpool are unbeaten in 9, although 5 of them have been drawn.
They have to get in the team.
Tarkowski's ball up towards Ashley Barnes and Virgil van... Up goes Van Dijk. Headed back, a shout from the crowd. Heavy touch there by Roberto. Here's Lallana. Salah was the nearest Liverpool player to it. Safe hands for Tom Heaton, who's been in fine recent form for Burnley.
Yeah, easy one for the goalie.
Inside that Liverpool 6-yard box. It's gone all the way through. It's not taken a touch and it's gone in. The corner has floated straight in from Ashley Westwood. What a bizarre start to the game at Anfield. Alisson totally beaten by the flight of the ball, and Burnley strike first.
Well,
6 minutes.
Is it?
Whacked in by Robertson. It was an interesting ball and then smashed. It's over to Liverpool to find a response. Alexander-Arnold's ball in, Tarkowski with the challenge. Charlie Taylor with some defending to do, and then Wijnaldum, and a little bit too high. Wijnaldum for Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold was offside. Their only win against the top 6 team was against Spurs last month. Liverpool have been ruthless, and the ball floated out there to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who fizzes one in. Ben Mee, Alexander-Arnold, now Salah.
Firmino.
With the confidence. Adam Lallana. In towards Virgil van Dijk, part of the penalty area.
Yeah, whether they were appealing for handball, I don't know, but there's a lot.
Lallana. Sadio Mane, who was completely surrounded again. Here's Robertson with Bardsley still on the floor, and Robertson... Alexander-Arnold. Blocked over there by Charlie Taylor.
And just, yeah, as you can see, it's a sore one. That.
And his coaching staff down there with Ian Woan and Tony Loughlin, who have been with him a long time. And good. Alexander-Arnold's cross, Sadio Mane attacking it, and in the end guiding it wide.
Yeah, he's up, isn't he?
Central defender. McNeil's ball in towards Ashley Barnes. He heads it down again, and Matip, plenty of that so far. Here's Mo Salah. Wijnaldum, Salah, Liverpool looking to open them up, and it's gone in. Last touch there off Roberto Firmino after Tom Heaton and James Tarkowski got in each other's way. Firmino gets Liverpool level. It's his 12th goal of the season, and it's a real nerve settler here at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Burnley 1.
Yeah, normal service resumed because...
Robertson to Lallana. Tarkowski's header helped. Firmino's layoff. He was looking there for that they scored, albeit in strange circumstances. Had a real settling effect on them. Here's Trent Alexander-Arnold, who fizzes one in. Ben Mee with... Robertson's carried on running, important challenge day. Awful conditions now. Alexander-Arnold with lots of power off his right side, but not sleet. We've had a bit of rain, we've had a bit of sun, we've got high winds. Now we've got a game that... That's an excellent ball to Alexander-Arnold, but he needed to be a better one. Nothing to do with the conditions there. He wants a bit more, though, doesn't he, Jurgen Klopp? Maybe a bit more. Van Dijk up towards Adam Lallana. Season against Liverpool at Turf Moor in December. And in goes the service towards Wood. Hendrick left it there for Bardsley, and Salah looking to profit. There's Sadio Mane! finish from the Liverpool striker. It's his 16th goal of the season, and he's now scored in 6 straight matches here at Anfield. And he caught that quite beautifully. Liverpool 2, Burnley 1.
Yeah, it was a brilliant finish from him. I mean, all credit has to go to Adam Lallana, really, throwing his body right in the way of the block. And Liverpool a lot sharper than Burnley. In times now for Burnley.
Now Salah's in. Heaton's had to come and had to get there too. They're creaking back there now, but Salah. Robertson. McNeil whips in the cross. It was a good one into a really good area.
Yeah,
well defended by Virgil van Dijk.
Great ball in.
Holding the perfect ball out there. It's Alexander-Arnold, and it's over. His header. It's so difficult at the moment for defenders to read the Wijnaldum. And Tom Heaton there to claim it. Arsenal will have to come back against Rennes at the Emirates, 3-1 down. You'll see that one from 5 in the box waiting for a cross. Robertson was one of them and he couldn't quite reach it.
Yeah, they have plenty of men in there. Defensively, they've done well, Burnley, in that respect.
James Tarkowski and Ben Mee up there. Ashley Barnes given offside. Chris Wood was on to... towards Jeff Hendrick. So there's the half-time whistle. And Liverpool have the half-time lead, although they were behind early. 6 minutes on the clock when Ashley Westwood bent a corner beyond Alisson, who seemed to be impeded by Tarkowski. Roberto Firmino have it in their minds, they've got to keep scoring goals with pretty frequent regularity, bearing in mind they're 8 behind. There's Ashley Barnes, Chris Wood's in the middle, Hendrick's in there too, and Joel Matip.
Put pressure on the opposition.
Wonder whether that would... Westwood makes himself available. Taylor lifts it in. Alexander-Arnold's ball in, which was headed away in there for Burnley. Chris Wood's on the run. Virgil van Dijk just managed to get there.
Yeah, he nearly got his
team. Yeah, here's Chris Wood. Ashley Barnes. Virgil van Dijk just lean. Here's Lallana. Salah. Salah goes for it. Didn't quite get it round enough.
No.
Off goes the teenager. Whips in the cross, Virgil van Dijk. Barnsley looking for the run of Hendrick, but he's hit that far. Made a great run down the left if Mane looks that way. Instead he goes to Firmino! Agonisingly in front of Salah, and agonisingly wide of the far post as well.
Yeah, just faded away, didn't it? Really good run by Firmino.
On to Sadio Mane. Mo Salah. Too many. Arnold. Now Salah. Lovely turn. Still, Salah still going here. Lallana sells the dummy to McNeil, and Charlie Taylor was there with another.
He went for that, turning his body, turning his back on the ball.
Alexander-Arnold with the corner towards Virgil van Dijk. It's in, here's Van Dijk for Liverpool.
I thought he was going to take.
Salah. Lallana was looking to flick it down. In towards Lallana, well read by me. Left, here's Sadio Mane. Mo Salah. And Alisson there ahead of Chris Wood. The initial control and then to move away. In towards Ashley Barnes, who was between 2 Liverpool defenders in the Premier League game in a row today. Salah on towards Sadio Mane. Here's Adam Lallana. Sadio Mane. Still going here. Barnsley. Here's Mane, Salah, Mane, Salah again. They were looking to try by Heaton.
Mane's
Liverpool are in. It's Mo Salah. Oh, he took too long, but Firmino is there to score Liverpool's 3rd goal in front of the Kop. Roberto Firmino's 2nd of the day, and he got Mo Salah out of a gigantic hole. Liverpool 3, Burnley 1.
He did. Another nice tap in for Firmino. You feel sorry for Charlie Taylor, who gets back and comes back with a brilliant challenge.
Liverpool getting players back, still not clear, and they've got another one back, and it's Goodmanson. And as we are into stoppage time, it's Liverpool 3, Burnley 2, and there's late hope here for Burnley.
Yeah, there's a nicely worked goal.
Making the run here is Mane, and he's around the goalkeeper, and he can finish it. Any nerves evaporate at Anfield. 3 points for Liverpool. The gap at the top shrinks to 1, and the title race continues to roll.